All right, fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. My name is Judson Powell. Let's get right to it. Ice Cube, Ice Cube, Ice Cube. Oh, so today I'm going to put on my lawyer and businessman cap. All right, put the lawyer cap on, put the businessman cap on. And sorry, I just got finished eating. But I got to say this. And this is important. This is very important. Why? See, you can say a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that can be said. You can say a lot of stuff. But it all boils down to why and what's going on. Now, we know there are articles out there that Ice Cube had a relationship with Donald Trump as far back as 2018. So we know that he's been talking to him. Okay? And it seems like that Ice Cube is talking out of both sides of his neck. And we got these people out here, one of my good friends that I love. I love you. But they keep talking about, oh, he's just trying to point out that we have options and that we should vote our best interests. But yet and still, I keep seeing all these negative posts about Kamala Harris, about Joe Biden, all that kind of stuff. They and they all seem to be coming from the same location, right? So, I guess what I'm trying to say is that where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, putting the lawyer cap on, the first thing, there's supposedly a potential lawsuit between the country of Qatar and Steve Bannon, who is a white nationalist, who is an admitted, he is an admitted white nationalist and white supremacist. You know, he's made statements like, be proud of your white supremacy and stuff like that. And of course, he was Donald Trump's chief of staff when he first got into the White House. He also organized, he was the mastermind behind getting Trump's constituency together. So all of those, subversive groups that are popping up and everything, well, it was Steve Bannon's idea to actually get those people so that he could get elected. And then of course, it was also his brainchild to use the emails against Hillary. So he's the one that really got Trump elected. So now okay, first of all, what's in it for them and what's in it for him? So, because you're not going to have a relationship like that. I mean, come on, be logical, right? Think. Why is Ice Cube talking to Steve Bannon? What's the reason? The reason is because he needed money. He needed money to keep that 3-on-3 basketball league going. And it was in the hundreds. It was from what I hear, it was over $100 million, something like that, to keep the league going. And so whenever there's a contract or there's a business arrangement, what is it? It's got to be some kind of, Professor Thomas would be proud of me. There has to be offer, acceptance, and the final thing is what? Consideration. There got to be something valuable. Got to be something valuable involved. Money, usually. So, what was the consideration for Trump and Bannon? Trump and Bannon's consideration was, okay, suppress the male black vote. Because why? Because Ice Cube is an influencer over that particular group of people and over that audience. And they knew that. Why would they even be talking to Ice Cube in the first place if he didn't have anything to offer? And they knew he had things to offer. It's the same reason why Roger Goodell, when the whole Colin Kaepernick thing was going on, he got to who? He got to Jay-Z. And why did he go to Jay-Z? Because he knew that Jay-Z could get him the audience that he wanted. See, y'all got to start playing chess and stop playing checkers. See, the white boys are playing chess. Y'all are playing checkers. Y'all are coming to the fight with a knife, and they're coming with an AR-15. All right? Listen to me now. So he had opportunity and he had motive. Put back on some things that from the legal field, right? He had the opportunity because we know there's an article out circulating out there where he was in talks with Bannon in 2018. And so I come to you, I say, okay, yeah, Cube. And see, and then he tried to do it hypocritically and underhandedly. And then he got caught. And then, it's like I always joke with my older son. I talk to him and say, that what was that in Harlem Nights when he say, yeah, y'all was doing good till some real boys show. when they talking to the cops, and the cops gonna say, you were doing good till some real boys showed up, to somebody that really knew what was going on showed up. Right? So that's how come, all of a sudden, he starts going on all these other media networks. And why did he go on to other media networks? Because he was trying to save face. He got played. Because according to the reports, Ice Cube is the one that's suing them. And why is that? Because he's like, I did what I was supposed to do. I tried to help y'all suppress the black vote, but I didn't get my money. Think, George Clinton, it ain't illegal yet. George Clinton, think it ain't illegal yet. They made that illegal. Think. So he had motive, he had opportunity, and now all of a sudden, and then everybody, oh, well, they're not really trying to get, they're not saying anything bad against the Democrats. Well, why are you spreading like all these pictures of Kamala Harris like smiling at white men? And which leads me to Boyce Watkins. Why did he go to Boyce Watkins? Why did he choose that platform? That's Ice Cube. Ice Cube is an international film star. He's known all around the world. Why did he go to Boyce Watkins? Because he knew that Boyce Watkins and Dr. Claude Anderson, yes, have been on this entire kick about don't vote and your ancestors did not die so that you would have the right to vote. That's been their platform and their agenda for a while. You can go back in my videos and I've talked about it. So why did he choose that platform to talk about, his involvement in this entire election? Because he knew that he would reach the audience that he wanted to reach. That's the audience that he wanted. Putting on my media cap now. I put on my media cap. My media cap says if I'm trying to advertise or if I'm trying to get something to somebody, then I'm going to go to whoever can get me the audience that I desire. It's smart. So all of a sudden, Ice Cube, this big international film star, he's on an internet site with Dr. Boyce Watkins. Now, Dr. Boyce ain't, he ain't got like billions of viewers and millions of viewers and nothing like that. But, he's doing all right. But it was the people that they wanted to get. Because why not go on CNN first? And then when he got on CNN, he got raked up. Right? And then, oh man. So that's all I'm trying to say. It's like, it's too orchestrated. It's too smooth. And we know. And he was like, look, I did what I was supposed to do, but y'all not going to do what y'all told me y'all was going to do, and y'all not going to give me. He didn't get the money. So now, in order that he could save face with his fans, the people that, that he sold out, now he's going on the attack like this was his opinion all the time. It was not. Easily provable in a court of law. That was not talking about, oh, he hates Trump and he making rap records against Trump and all this kind of stuff. And then he comes out and says, oh, I was helping Trump with the platinum plan for black folks. And the other thing that's being totally ignored is that Joe Biden has had a black agenda on their website. Him and Kamala Harris have had a black agenda on their website for months and have been asking people for feedback on it. But everybody just, because of the way the rhetoric and the way that the spin has been placed on it, it makes it look like, like, oh, the Democrats, and it's a complete attack on Democrats. Boyce Watkins got a meme out there that actually says, I got it. He has a meme out there that says your ancestors didn't die so that you could vote. So I wish they would tell Martin Luther King, I wish they would go tell the King family that, or go tell Malcolm X's daughters, that, oh, your daddy didn't make a speech called the ballot, or the bullet. And he got both. Because what's a Malcolm Xism? They'll hire one of us to do us in. Why? So that they could say that it was one of us. And Ice Cube got played. I'm sorry, he got played. And I've been trying not to call him names and stuff. We sit around talking. We're like, oh my God. It's hard not to call. And like I said on the last video, I was like, I didn't want to call him a coon. Because I don't really think he's a coon. I just think he wanted the money and he didn't know where to go. I think he was like, man, I don't want this 3-on-3 league to fold. But now, stop trying to do damage control, because now it's making you look bad. Just say, hey, I made a mistake. I effed up. Sorry, black folks. It ain't nothing wrong with telling people to vote their conscience, but vote. But on there telling people not to vote and putting down Kamala Harris, because she's married to a white man and all this kind of stuff, is ridiculous. The woman is qualified. She's overly qualified. She's more qualified than the lady that they nominated for the last 2 nominees to the Supreme Court. She's way overqualified. And I'm just telling you, it's all politics. But Ice Cube got caught with his pants down in the room with Trump. That's what it is. Call it what it is. There's nothing more to it. If you think about it, what does he have to do with with these big countries? And he just wanted Trump to introduce him to his big money boys. And they said, all right, we'll do it. We'll do it, but you got to do something for us, which is only business. They're business people. Not very good business people, but they're business people, right? And so Cube was like, "Yay, I'll do it." Because I can get away with it. I can get the money. Who cares? And even if he doesn't like Democrats or whatever, but most of the attacks are straight on the Democratic Party. They ain't on the Republican Party. And I would like to remind y'all that since 1930, the Democratic Party has not controlled the House, Senate, the presidency, and the judiciary as the Republicans have. So everything that's been going on since 1930, it has had Republican control. So why aren't you attacking the Republicans? Even to the racist thing. The Central Park 5, that was Trump's joint. The Central Park 5, go look it up. If you don't know about the Central Park 5, go look it up. And Trump was the catalyst behind that. And they were innocent and were proven innocent and got a settlement. So all this old Biden wrote the crime bill. Y'all got to realize the crime bill was everybody's. It wasn't, Biden might have wrote it, but the crime bill was everybody's. And I keep telling y'all that. I know in Detroit, Coleman Young wanted the crime bill because there was crack cocaine on every corner. And those are not innocent. People out on the streets slinging crack cocaine are not innocent people. And the cocaine came from the Iran-Contra affair, which was orchestrated by Republican conservative Ronald Reagan, not the Democrats. So stop believing the hype. Stop believing the rhetoric. It's not true. But they just spinning it to you, and half of y'all don't read nothing. That's why I tell y'all to read. Get knowledge. Get knowledge. So then you can use wisdom when you make your decisions. To vote. But vote. And you know what? It don't really matter who you vote for, but vote. That should be the message. If he really wants to help black people, then be no partisanship to it. It should just be, okay, vote because your ancestors did die so that you could vote. Anyway, Fast 15 Minutes is up. I'm done. Finish my coffee. I love you.